What's good, y'all? It's your boy Abwon, and this is the Full Court Press. I haven't been on here in a minute, but now I'm here, and I got two co-hosts with me. We're going to talk about some things, you know what I'm saying? So first, I just want to introduce my co-host to you. First, we have Chris Morrell. Chris, talk to the people real quick.
What's up, man? I'm Chris. I'm a basketball fanatic. Been watching basketball since I can remember. I watch it all. I watch international, whenever it's on. Favorite team is the Brooklyn Nets. I was a fan since with New Jersey though. I'm not no fair weather. I was there when Kid. I was going to the Izod Center when Kid and Richard Jefferson and Kmart were playing. So, that's me.
Were you going to the games where the tickets was $1?
Yeah, I was up in there with the nosebleeds, like legit. Like Izod Center was nasty. If you went to the Izod Center to watch the Net games, you was a fan because the Izod Center is probably one of the worst arenas ever.
Facts.
Well, it was called the Continental Airlines Arena back in the day, and then they changed it to the Izod Center.
Word.
So yeah, I've been through this team with through the mud, and when we got our ass kicked in the finals 2 times in a row.
I could dig it. My second co-host is KN Love. Kayla, talk to the people real quick.
What's good? Yes, I'm happy to be here. Same like Chris, I'm just a big sports fan. I've been in love with the game of basketball since the age of 8. I grew up a Tim Duncan fan, so that's why I'm a big Spurs fan. Because everybody always asks, are you a Spurs fan? I'm a Spurs fan because I'm a Tim Duncan fan. And what really makes me a big lover of basketball, I just love the fundamentals. Like now it's getting a little different because, it's a little fast paced, but I'm a real old school fundamental type person. Like defense wins games. So, but yeah, I'm just excited about the topic.
Word. So what we're going to do today, since everybody knows cryptocurrency and the stock market is pretty much booming, sports betting, all that stuff. So the theme of this show is called Buy or Sell. I got a bunch of random rumors from the NBA, random news from the NBA. I'm going to ask you guys random questions, and I just want you to tell me if you're going to buy it or you're going to sell it. Buy it pretty much means you believe it. Sell it, you like, nah, that's fake news. Get the cap out of here. You feel me? So we're going to go with Kayla first since you're already on my screen, right? The first one I got for you. Who gets traded first, Bradley Beal or Damian Lillard?
Bradley Beal. I'm gonna buy it.
Okay.
I believe Brad. Yeah, for sure. Bradley Beal. I think he would get traded first, and he's about to come off over Damian Lillard.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. Yeah, I believe because, and you know what, Damian Lillard isn't he about to? He has a wrist injury, if I'm not mistaken. He's about to be a season-ending wrist injury, so he's about to be out. So yeah, I'm thinking Bradley Beal.
You think Damian Lillard stays with his team for another season, like after this year?
Yeah, definitely. I think, you know why? I really think Damian Lillard is loyal to Portland. I really feel, I hope, sometimes right now they're on their downslope right now, but I really feel like he's loyal to Portland. He's going to stay there. He's going to try to make it work some way.
It's crazy. Every video for I feel like the last 3 full court press videos I've done, I've always spoken about how Damian Lillard needs to go to the organization and get some real help. And now we talk about him again.
It's true. But right now they're on a little winning streak. Last I heard they were on like a little 6-game winning streak. But he's out. I don't even know. He's not even playing, is he?
6-game winning streak. What are they in the standings? Like 11th place?
Yeah.
Listen, at this point, wins are wins. Wins are wins. You just at this point.
Chris, I got a question for you right now.
Yeah.
So you said you're a Nets fan, right?
Yes, sir.
Who's gonna have a better career with their new team, James Harden or Ben Simmons?
Oh man, I'm trying to not be biased because James Harden is not. If I see him on the streets, it might be something.
You want to smoke like that?
But, oh man, don't even. That's a whole nother conversation for another day. But if I'm being honest, I think James Harden is obviously still James Harden. I do think he's on a decline a little bit. I've seen it. I've watched the games, and I watched the games before he started faking saying, well, not faking, but like just not wanting to play anymore for the Nets.
I think he was faking it, yo. I think he was faking it, yo.
He's on a decline, and I've seen it. I've seen it basically. But I do think he'll probably put up more stats and numbers for Philly, obviously, than Ben Simmons. But Ben Simmons will have probably a more important impact on the Nets just because he's a beast on defense.
Yeah,
and it's something we need. And he can pass. He don't got to shoot. I mean, I pray that this entire duration that he's been not away from the court, he's been practicing shooting. I mean, at least practicing free throws, at least.
At least the free throws, please.
But
word.
I don't need a 3-pointer. I don't need no threes. We got KD and we got Kyrie and we got Joe.
I got Patty Mills.
Patty and
Bro.
basically Patty is the MVP of this team this season. He's been literally only missed one game, and that was for a game of rest. And he's been a beast, and like he's been a beast all season for us. He's literally been the MVP. So we got a bunch of sharpshooters, and then we got Seth Curry now. So Simmons, all Ben Simmons got to do is just back down the guard, and then pass it out to the open shooter.
So we're gonna start this next one with you, Chris, because you're on the screen right now.
All right.
This is the year CP3 finally gets a ring. You buying or you selling?
I'm selling that, man. Look, they're going to be in the Western Conference Finals.
Okay.
And I will give CP3 this. I'm going with, I think it's Golden State and Phoenix, and the rest are just this atmosphere at this point.
I would agree with that.
I think, it's going to, and I think it's toss up who wins. I think it's going to obviously go to like a game 6 and 7 between those two. The two games, I think they played already 2 or 3 times already this season, and all those games have been great. I think they're going to be matched, but them boys in Oakland, that boy Steph, man,
I know.
He's built different. And now they got
the greatest shooter of all time.
and now Clay is coming into shape now. Like Clay, I saw that he had like 30. He had like 30 the other night or something like that. He did. Like 7 or something. And question with them though is Draymond. I know Draymond's got some back issues or something like that right now.
Yeah, they need his facilitation. And
they've been losing a little bit more recently. But I think CP3's shot was last year, man. I think it was last year.
I think that was his opportunity too. I'm going to say last year was
and he got hurt. He got hurt, and it's always that with Chris Paul. The 2 chances it was his year, he got injuries, and I'm not saying that. It looked like he obviously healed because the injury happened, I guess, after playing at the Lakers. But the type of injury that I saw that he had, like, it was going to stay with him during the whole playoffs. So he wasn't, like, at peak Chris Paul performance, I guess. But, man.
Kayla, what were you going to say?
No, I was agreeing with them. And I was like, wasn't it a hamstring? Is it a hamstring injury again? Because I know before.
He had like a shoulder. It was like a
whiplash
thing. Okay. He had like a whiplash thing that he had like a dead arm. Basically had a dead arm. He had a dead arm he had.
That is true. Kayla, before I jump into your question, your Spurs and my Celtics just had a trade like a week ago. How did you feel about Derek White getting traded?
You know what? I like that. Only thing about Derek White right now, what we're missing as a Spurs team is consistent scoring. And he's not a consistent scorer, but he's a great defender. So that's what I was going to miss about him. He was a lockdown defender. I think he led the league, or he was second in the league in like blocks and charges. So, but yeah, he's going to be some good. I mean, he put up some good numbers for you guys in the last 2 games he done played.
Yeah, he's a facilitator that pretty much we need.
Yeah.
I still feel like we need maybe one more playmaker.
Yeah.
But Derek White definitely bridges that gap because ever since Gordon Hayward left for Charlotte, like the Jays have been missing like that third person who can just do everything that those two aren't required to do.
But y'all been playing well. Y'all been playing well. Like
about time. I had to deal with a whole bunch of foolishness like the first 2 months of the season.
I stopped looking at the standards when Brooklyn had that 11-game streak. I didn't want to. I knew that we were just going.
Oh, true.
I looked at the standings the other day and I was like, shit, Boston's like 4 right now. I was like, they playing 1, and Jason Tatum was cooking. Like Tatum
At
was
one point,
cooking.
at one point, I really thought that they were going to trade, someone, Jalen or Tatum, more so probably Jalen. Before I thought they were going to break that pair up, but they didn't. They didn't. The duo's still together.
Yeah. I mean, they're both. Neither of them are 25, so it's like, why would you break that
That's
up? If they were like
crazy.
28, I'd be like,
That's
you gotta
crazy.
do it. But
that's the most craziest thing. I think that's the most craziest thing about them too is that they're not even 25 yet. They're not even in their peak. They about
sky's
like
the limit.
1 or 2 years away from reaching their peak, which is insane.
Yep.
So, Kayla, this is your question. LeBron will win another ring before he retires. Buy or sell?
Ooh. I think I'm gonna sell that. I think I'm gonna sell it. Yeah. I don't see it. I don't see it. And right now, I definitely don't see it. Granted, he's putting up the numbers. He's putting up the numbers this year, but no, right now the Lakers are a debacle. I don't see him going. And I'm just being honest because they got a lot of trades this summer, Westbrook, but I don't think it's Westbrook's fault, and that's a whole other debate. But I definitely don't see. Yeah, I don't see him winning another one.
Yeah, I don't see him winning another one either. I was one of my homies is a Lakers fan, and I was talking to him like, I don't even see how the Lakers can get better because even if they ship Westbrook out, AD can't stay on the floor longer than like 3 games.
Exactly. And that's the thing. Like they've been dragging Westbrook through the mud this whole season. I'm like, he's not the problem. I'm like,
narrative, which is a trash narrative.
Exactly. I'm like, y'all just want to blame him and then sit him down for the fourth quarter, and that's just a whole nother headline. That's what I'm like. And then, like you just said, AD is not on the court. So that's another topic that needs to be discussed. Like he can never stay on. I was surprised the first year that they won, the Lakers won the championship. I was surprised AD, he played a full season.
Word.
Because he doesn't really.
That's the first time. That was like the first time since his rookie year. Like he was able to play a whole season.
So I'm going to start this next round off with you too, Kayla. Thibodeau will be the next coach to get fired. You buying or you selling?
Oh man, I like it. I do. I like his defensive mind. I'm buying. I'm buying. I do. Yeah. I think he is. Yeah. And what are I don't really follow much of the Knicks. What is their record?
They not in the playoffs.
Oh man. Yeah.
But right now, Tibb probably getting a bad rep because Randall, he not. New York Knicks fans, they crazy. They crazy. So
you want to know our idea of the Knicks season? Watch that game that happened against us on Wednesday. On Wednesday,
the buzzer beater.
They either are up 20 or down 20 and come back 20 and still and they end up losing both games. Like literally, they can never have a normal win or normal loss. They always gotta They always gotta take it another notch. But the play with Thibodeau, it's the play like Randall right now. Like looks like a horrible teammate. I would hate to play with him.
But look at the turnaround. Last year, like he was phenomenal, and then this year it's just like, am I seeing the same player? Like, what is going on?
That's true.
I'm a big body language guy, and the times I've seen the Knicks, Randall looks like a horrible teammate to be around. He looks like he don't want to be there. He looks like he don't want to be teammates with the teammates there. And then Thibodeau's system, Thibodeau's gonna run your guys, those starters into the ground.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, run your guys into the ground, and that's not feasible in today's NBA.
Word.
Because like by the time the playoffs come, them dudes are on E. They on E. Like they. That's why they got whooped by Trae Young last week. They like Julius Randle was playing 38 every game. 38 at least.
I was talking to my homie about that, and I said I think Thibodeau should probably just go back to being an assistant coach because he be he be having his players, just like you said, he throws them through the grinder, boy. And that's why they be having so many knee injuries and all that.
But then he expects them to play top-notch defense while he running them ragged.
Exactly. Like, bro, since we're on the topic of the Knicks, this is your question, Chris. Zion Williamson gained weight on purpose so the Pelicans can trade him. Because that's like a big rumor flying around right now because they say he wants to get traded to the Knicks. That's like a big rumor. You buying or you selling that?
I know that the big funny thing was that, Knicks fans were trying, like, they had this vision of, like, Zion and Cam Reddish are, like, we're supposed to be on the Knicks together. And everybody, and the belief was, the Knicks were the worst team that season that Zion was supposed to be in the draft, and it was supposed to be, they were supposed to they had the most lottery balls, and they still didn't get Zion. They got like the third pick. Do I think Zion's doing it on purpose? No, I just think New Orleans got too much good food. Like I don't think he can't help himself. I pray he gets it together because he's obviously a humongous basketball talent when he's in shape. Yeah. Do I think he stays with New Orleans? No. I think his career with New Orleans is especially now that the news comes out that he's experiencing more soreness in his foot. So that
second surgery, right?
That after he had already had a surgery. So that basically tells me I'm already with the expectation that his season is done.
All right, so Kayla, this question's for you. This is a hot topic that's been in the NBA rumors. A lot of people have been talking about it. The NBA playoff format should be one and done and no more best of 7.
Ooh. That, you know what? Damn, I would like that, but then it's like, dang, the playoffs gonna be done like this.
I know, right?
I actually like to watch them, so I'm like, I'm selling that. I'm selling that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm selling that. Maybe not. You say what?
I need my drama.
Yeah. That's what I'm like. I'm like, 7 games, maybe a little too, maybe 5. I don't know, but one and done. Nah, that's on. Nah, that I like to watch my NBA playoffs, and I don't want it to be too short.
Word.
Yeah, definitely.
I saw Daryl Morey, the GM of the Sixers. He came out and he said that he pretty much reiterated it because everybody was talking. This was like a really big topic during that bubble season, but he came out and said it again. He said the playoffs should be one and done, but then he also said they need to shorten the season again. And I'm like,
I do think 82 games is hella long. Yeah, 82 games is a lot though. That's a lot on, and then they complain why some players want to do like I'm resting for time management or rest. But 82 games, that's a lot on the athlete's body. So I do think you should slim down. Maybe if you slim down the playoff games, the regular season, but not the playoffs. That's when you should be putting it. Right.
So if you cut down the regular season, how many games you think it should be?
Yeah, maybe like 50, 60.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Final question of the day goes to you, Mr. Chris.
Yes, sir.
Since we're talking about the play-in, these two teams have either never made the playoffs or they made the play-in or whatever the case is. Who has a better future, the Grizzlies or the Wolves? I had to pull Rivals out of the hat with these questions like, oh, I got them now.
They both, to me, like Memphis, the Grizzlies are a little like a notch above Minnesota. But I like what Minnesota's building a little bit. I just saw that they signed Pat Bev for another year. Cat, I'm a big Cat fan too. He's from around here. And D'Angelo was also, ex-net. But them boys in Memphis, Ja and Desmond Bane and who's the other kid that always gets into it with them boys are fearless. You know, they
I
ain't
was
scared
about
of
to say,
nobody.
yeah, they don't back down from anybody.
They don't back
That's what
down
I like
from
about them.
nobody. They, you know, I saw Desmond Bain went at LeBron like about a couple weeks ago. He went, and I forget the other kid's name that he's an irritant. Oh man, I forget his other name. But he was I'm gonna be mad I can't remember his name, but he's also pretty good too. But I think I'm going with the Grizzlies, man. Ja Morant, he going for that moment.
Who wins the MVP this season?
You can go first. You go first, Kevin.
I don't want that question.
I didn't tell I need some time to think about it.
I think it should be Embiid.
Mm.
Well, I really do. And I might be on some bias because I'm still a big man person game. So, but he's been dominating. He really has. And like Chris said earlier, it is not even just from the paint. It's from the mid range, the three. Even without Ben Simmons this year, even without a second star, he's still been working it. So I'm just like, I really think if we're talking about most valuable player to your team, I really do think it's Joel.
Okay.
Do I think he's?
You know what? I'm gonna agree. I think this is his year. Like, there's always the thing with MVP is like once a star wins it, they never win it like more than 2 years in a row. Besides, and I think Giannis has been 2 years in a row, if I'm not mistaken. No, Joker won last year, but Giannis Joker got one. And I'll say this: I think it's Embiid, and it's not really anybody behind him. Just the fact that he kept Philly basically out of the play-in. Philly's been like the 6 seed, 5 seed all season with one star and Embiid. Mm-hmm. Strictly off of Embiid, I got to tip my cap off of him. Even though right now he's on like Philly's, it's a death match right now with Philly. Even though Philly's that I got nothing but respect for Embiid. Way he's handled about it, and he went about the whole thing. Was like, all right, you don't want to play for me, don't play with us, Ben. Then I'm gonna just take the team on my back. And they've been in the 5th seed, 6th seed all season off of Embiid's play. And I think this is the year he needs to win it once. Like, I feel like last year he could have won it. I think he got hurt for like 2 or 4. He got hurt for like 2 weeks, and that might have hurt him against Joker because Joker played the whole season. But I think Embiid got to win it this year. Like, it's his year. I do think they're gonna get smacked in the playoffs, though. That's just me, because Doc Rivers is Doc Rivers, and James Harden is James Harden. And,
don't do Doc like that.
So I think they're not gonna get knocked out in the first. But all I know is I think we still got a chance at it. But them boys in Milwaukee, that's the only team I'm scared about that can honestly beat us. That boy in Milwaukee different. That team in Milwaukee is a system. They're the closest to like a Spurs-esque system in the past. Like they do what they do. Them boys in Milwaukee are the only team I'm really afraid of. I'm not afraid of Philly.
I'm sleeping on the Bucks, bro. Because let me tell you something. As great as Giannis is, that man relies on getting to the free throw line, yo. Like, yeah. It's like if he's not getting to the free throw line, getting and ones, and they knocking down threes in transition, that team, they're super duper beatable. They have no post presence. Giannis is like extremely flawed. He's not beating anybody off the dribble. That's why I just be like, they shouldn't even have beat the Hawks last year.
But people be sleeping on Middleton though.
They do. I'll give you that.
People be sleeping on Middleton. Like, don't get me wrong, Giannis is Giannis, and I agree with everything you said. But Middleton, like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like he is when it comes to the offense, and I feel like he's the one. He's the guy.
Yeah, I would agree.
I feel like a lot of people sleep on Middleton for real.
No, that's real rap. That's real rap. All right, y'all. That was a great episode. I definitely appreciate both of you for taking your time out today to do this video. I'm gonna probably put it out. In maybe 2 weeks or something like that. Because All-Star Weekend and all of that. But I'll let you guys know when I'm gonna post it. I'll send you guys like some stuff if you want to promote it on your social media, whatever. I'll tag you guys, and and then we'll go from there. So I'm definitely gonna have you guys back for like further future episodes because I'm always down to like have co-hosts on. You know what I'm saying? Because
I'm down for that.
even though I can hold it down, I
Appreciate
like to hear other people's thoughts.
I got you.
Down for that.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all
Cool
check
stuff.
them out. Their Instagrams are right on the screen. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Make sure you go check them. Celtics winning the championship this year, y'all.
Pray to baby Jesus about that one. Pray to baby
And
Jesus
you
about that one.
you going up against the Spurs in the finals. The Spurs and Celtics. In the finals.
Bucket. You heard it here
KD,
first, baby. You heard it here
over
first.
KD's ashy ankles. Over KD's ashy ankles. Over Kevin Durant's ashy ankles.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I'm out of here. Y'all have a great day. Y'all be good.